I know. I heard all about it. I was watching the news today. No, you know what? Look, you were a big deal today. No, no, look, Elon, look. You were a big deal today in front of Congress, you and Zuck and Google and everybody out there. I hope you guys got everything straightened out, right? Well, look, if you got to get this stuff worked out, man. This AI thing it's big, and you know it. And but right now, listen, I got to get ready for my show, man. Listen, kick Zuckerberg's ass at some point, would you? That guy needs to go down. At least, just let us all know who's king and get this stuff done and do it quick. And listen, what? No, Elon, no, your trucks are not ready for no, they're not ready for the road, man. Look, Class 8 trucks run on diesel. Okay, the electric thing's just not there yet, man. And you get it ready and it works, let us know. I mean, we got to be able to charge them up. They got to run all day. They got to pull a load. They got to do everything that the diesel trucks are doing now. And they got to be cool, man. I mean, look, we're not the Jetsons running around here like Star Wars on the ground. Okay, so fix that look and get this straightened out and get back to me, and I'll get you on the show. In the meantime, yeah, no, Tesla's not ready to take over the world, and at least not on the truck. So, but they're a good band. Yeah, have you seen the band? Look, I'm friends with those guys. I can connect you. Maybe you could sponsor a concert or something, and we can get this. Uh-oh. Hey, I gotta go, man. Elon, look, call me later. Bye. Hey, what's going on? JT in the studio there. A little phone call going on. Had yeah, that was that. Well, I can't. I told him I wasn't going to tell anybody he called because he likes to keep it low key, being the X-Man that he is, and I don't want to mess that up. So, listen, what's happening? It is Wednesday. It's Studio 10-4 live, and the weekly update is happening. We're coming to you live from Pacific Northwest up here. Fall's happening. The show's happening. You guys are here, and a lot of cool stuff's coming your way today. Today's show, first of all, I want to let y'all know, brought to you by Pittsburgh Power and Time to Shine. Evans Detailing and Polishing. Evan Stagger and the guys over at Pittsburgh Power bringing you to the juice that's going to run your truck, and Evan's going to keep it looking good. So make sure you guys check them out. Go to their websites. They're both respectively, down there, and see what they got for you, because they'll take care of you. They tell them 10-4 sent you, tell them John sent you, and they'll hook you up. Guests today, man, look, we got it worked out today. Today's going to be good. I got the boss man waiting in the wings in the green room. Bryan Martin, the man himself, going to talk all about GBATS. And for those of you that don't know that acronym, and those of you that came over from Instagram to follow and see what the heck's going on over here today, thanks for doing that. Appreciate you following instructions and coming over here. And you guys knew who I was talking to, because I told you I had a special phone guest that I was going to open the show with, and yeah, I knew, but he didn't know. But anyway, he'll call me back and chew me out, but that's okay. And yeah, that's okay. Also, this is our Cover Trucker show. So Reid Gerhardt is somewhere out there, and he just put a load of cows on. So he's got to get somewhere where he can put some shade on those guys, pull over, put some shade on them, and then dial us up and get into the show. Also, hopefully, somehow, some way, our good buddy, and we always wonder, where's he at? And that's Jake Bass. Where's Jake at? So Jake's going to join us and chime in and have the conversation happening with him too. It's a great week here. It's a great week to get ready for a show, and we got a great show coming up. I can't wait to talk to BossMan Bryan Martin about it. Man, this is going to be a big one. I'm going to let him, have the thunder on that one. Hey, I just got to touch base on a reality check here. Did we just give our RAN $6 billion? What? What the hell's going on? Is this a repeat deal? I don't get it, man. Now, I do know, and I want to make sure everybody else does too, that was their money. So we've been hanging on to it and maybe gathering some interest. I don't know, but listen, we got 4 Americans back supposedly. I don't know if we really do, because they're saying that they're going to be kind of held in another place for a while until they clear and blah, 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 blah. But, I don't know. Anyway, I don't like to make us all about politics. We're certainly not, but I'll tell you what, $6 billion. I mean, I think we should have figured out a way to keep that. What do you think? Aaron Rodgers, I got to touch on this, man. Got to touch on this. Any of y'all watch HBO and you watched the show all, this past couple of months, Hard Knocks, Jets, it really pumped us up, didn't it? It got everybody like loving the Jets again. And I've always liked the Jets, man. The Jets have had a really storied history. Klecko going into the Hall of Fame. Gastineau was probably one of those guys, the first guys to jump around on the field and celebrate and then be penalized and create the Gastineau rule, right? So, and he turned out to be a real kind of crazy guy after all in real life too. But that being said, it brought some excitement back into New York for Jet fans. Oh, holy crap. What a way to go down, man. 4 minutes, 4 plays, 6 minutes, 4 plays, whatever it was. And the man was done with a torn Achilles. And I feel so sorry for fans, for Mr. Rogers. That sounds pretty funny, actually. Maybe too soon. But Aaron Rodgers, let's just call him Aaron. I really feel sorry for him. And listen, Jet fan, you know what? Hope for the best. You might end up with somebody good. I hear they're calling. Never mind. I seriously though, I heard they were calling Tom Brady. I don't know if that's true or not. But anyway, it is what it is, and man, I hope they get it worked out. I hope he heals fast and they get somebody in there. Hey, NHRDA finals are this weekend. Let's go over to the 10-4 magazine website and check out the events tab on there. If you guys want to find out all the information of what's going on this weekend, that's going to be happening September 15th, 16th, 17th. National Hot Rod Diesel Association World Finals are going to be happening at the Texas Motorplex in Enos, Texas. And you can go to nhrda.com and get all the lowdown on that, or go to their social media channels, Facebook, and check that out. They post a lot of stuff over in our group too, which is a good place to hang out. And we hope you guys visit that often. I want to thank everybody who's tuned in so far. Miss Jean Asuji, of course, co-creator, founder, and RHR executive of 10-4 magazine in a mostly retired mode, I must admit. Miss Shannon in the show. Eric Hill, what's going on? Ashley, how you doing? Ashley Souza, that's her name. She's in the show. And Charles Hale, what's going on? Aaron, nice to have you. Colby, nice to have you in there too. And Kelly, of course, nice to have you as well. Miss Julia, I saw you in there somewhere. And Annette, always good to have you on the show. Dan, the man himself, in there too. Trucking Colby. What he do? I don't know, but he do something. By the way, love the Sick Rigs hat. You know, right? I'm sick rigging is what that's called, man. You're wearing the hat. And I noticed something about these hats today. I'd straightened this out before the show. I noticed this when CG was wearing his. These hats, they just naturally go kind of wonky like that, right? I don't know if he and I both got the same messed up heads, or if these hats are just, kind of, they got their own thing going on, but you got to straighten them out. So there it is, Sick Rigs. Colby Kaliva, good to know you, buddy, and thanks for always being a great sport and supporting us here at 10-4. All right, enough of me yakking and chatting and everything. Let's bring the man in right now. BossMan, Bryan Martin. You guys know him from many, many different things that he's done through his short life, because he's a young man.
Oh, yeah.
And y'all, there he is. What's going on, man? What's going on, Bri?
Hey, John. Thanks for having me on the old show, buddy.
Yeah. I just got a text, by the way, and let me check and see if it was from Jake or if it was from Reid. So Reid says he's about 10 miles to a shade tree, and he's going to be able to pull over. So you and I are going to have some time to kill.
Perfect.
So tell us what's going on, man. GBATS, this little thing in Joplin that you pull off every other year, is going to be swinging through town. What's going on?
Yeah, GBATS only happens every other year now. So They keep getting bigger and better. We can't be status quo. Every time we have a show, it's got to be bigger, more energy, high power, more fun than the previous one. So even though we're a week out, we're in full truck show prep mode. I mean, 13 hours a day, 7 days a week, we're setting up and getting all our ducks in a row and getting all our equipment lined up and everything like that. So it's a great thing to be part of, man. I mean, who'd have ever thought, 700, 800 trucks would come out and thousands of people. It's way beyond our wildest dreams. But it's a big undertaking for us. I mean, at the end of the day, we're parts salesmen. We're not like county fair promoters and organizers, but that's sort of what it ends up being when you factor in all the hoopla, besides the working show trucks and besides the awards and everything else, the convoy. There's just a ton of stuff that takes place during the 2.5 days of GBATS.
Hey, Dan says you never age, man. I got to agree. Have you seen the 30-year anniversary poster?
I don't think so.
You haven't? Okay, hang on. We gotta fix that. That's got to change. There it is.
Oh yeah, I have. I was looking over your shoulder at that Kenworth cab over. I think that's a Joplin convoy photo. Like
yes, it is. Yeah, it absolutely is. That's correct.
Yeah.
That's from a while back, and that stage background is definitely Joplin. Hey, but this 30-year anniversary poster, who's that guy right there, man? Can you see him?
Whereabouts?
Right where my cursor is on the screen. Wait a minute. Let me.
Oh, I got you. Yeah. I got
that kid right there. Who's that kid right there?
If you blew that up, you would most assuredly agree that I have aged. Yeah, I was like, looked like I was 20 there.
Well, you were, weren't you?
Not quite, but yeah.
Well, there it is. There's the 30-year anniversary picture.
What's really cool looking at that poster is, you and I, well, you especially, but I mean, I know 85% of those trucks, they're like old buddies, and we've all hung out together, and they've been to the store a dozen times. It's really neat to look back at that.
Oh no, when I saw it, I looked at so many of these that I was lucky, fortunate, blessed, however you want to put it, to be at when they were shot, or end up knowing the guys after they were shot, or being there while that was being shot. Some of these, I mean, they're just standouts. You just and I mean, you go down here and you look at Jamie Williams' truck. There it is. We shot that during the GBATS show a few years back.
Yep.
And it was, down in the caves in Springfield down there. So Bob Bogle, I mean, the list goes on. I will be here down a rabbit hole if we keep playing with that one. But hey, I want to show something else too while we're here, and I'll show you guys this again at the end. But we've got a sticker and we've got a shirt, and it's an anniversary shirt. It's our 30th anniversary, and this is the first time I've seen this. Oh, by the way, Rico Suave, Dan says in boots, for you. And we'll have posters in the show at GBATS. Here's the graphic that's going out. You guys got to check this out. Look at that. Is that badass or what?
Oh, that's cool, man. That's right on.
That is something right there. And 30 years and still rolling, and that is a fact. 10-4 is here for 30 years, and we're going to keep going and get another 30 in there. I don't know how many of us are going to be around at the end of that for the 60 year, but listen, they'll be talking about us.
You'll be 100 and I'll be 90.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Thank you. One more, and then you and me. There's the shirt. So look for those in Joplin. They're gonna have these available, right, Brian? And do you want to tell people what's going on, how to get swag in Joplin?
Yeah, man. All of us go to these big concert music festivals, different weekend-long events, and they usually have all the artist merch under one tent. So we're doing that this year. We're going to have the 10-4 stuff. We're going to have the Chrome Shop stuff. big rig tees and several others, just like the folks I've mentioned. We're going to put all the hats, stickers, shirts, license plates under one tent. You can kind of look up there at the wall, tell them which one you want, get your swag, and then get on back to looking at the trucks. But it's a sizable tent, and I think it's safe to say there's going to be 35, 40 shirts and 15, 20 hats and all kinds of stuff in between. So we're going to try that. I think it'll go good.
Well, if it's like a concert venue, that means there's going to be scalpers out there. They're going to be scalping 10-4 shirts and hats and stickers. So they're going to be, hey, I need 5. I need 10. I got 5. Here's 10.
Right.
So I don't know how that's all going to work out, but we'll find out. Hey, Aaron Pewterbaugh, you know who that guy is? He says he's right across the street from you.
Oh, right on. Yeah, for sure.
The guy, he traveled all the way here to the studio to be next to us, and he's right across the street from you. Go visit the boss man and say hi to him. He's there. He'll talk to you. Yeah, Dan says that might be us. Hey, you know what? I look. We'll try it. We'll see what happens and go from there. We'll see what it does.
Good. It's going to be good.
It'll be good. All right, so let's dive down. Let's get into it, man. So we're going to get on the ground Wednesday, catch our breath, stock our shelves at our place where we're staying at, and get things going. Thursday's the first day of the show. It's a 3-day show this time. So what do we got to look forward to?
Well, Wednesday, by the time you get here, we're parking trucks starting at 8 o'clock. So probably by the time you get here, we're going to have 125, 150 trucks parked. We park all day Wednesday, all day Thursday, and then we kind of cut off registration and parking Friday at noon.
Okay.
The show sort of officially starts on Thursday night. We're doing a couple things brand new for Thursday night. We're going to have a demo derby. We've never had that before, but it seems like it fits our demographic real well.
So,
it's a little bit hillbilly outlaw.
Are we talking demo cars or demo rigs?
Demo cars,
Okay. Right.
We don't want to fire all our cannons at once. We got to save something for future truck shows. But we're only going to have 2 classes: compacts, and domestics. It's real easy rules. $50 entry fee. It all goes to Special Olympics. So we're going to do that on Thursday. Let's see. That starts at 6:30.
Okay.
Then anybody that wants to, and I encourage everybody to, walk down to Petro. We've got kind of our big award stage, convoy auction stage, and everything down at Petro. And David Adam Burns, which check him out online. David Adam Burns, kind of Texas country. He's going to put on a full concert down there on Thursday night. We're calling that the after party for the demo derby. So that sort of wraps up Thursday. And then we get into Friday, stuff going on all day long. And then once we get to the big event that night, which we're going to have monster trucks come out and do some stunts before the truck and tractor pull. The truck and tractor pull, you've been to a lot of them, John. It is on your feet excitement, sold out crowd, no seats left, high energy. We got 4-wheel drives. We got diesel smoker tractors. We got pro semis. We got street semis, everything in between, super modifieds. Pretty crazy show going on Friday. And then we cap that off with fireworks. And that's day 2. That's Friday.
Yeah. And don't forget loud. All right. Oh. We got some screaming power going on the ground down there, man.
If you got little ones, or maybe you're just smarter than most of us, bring your earplugs, because it is deafening, which is pretty cool for about the first 45 minutes.
So and you're still going to be up in the 4-state announcers cab over booth. All right.
That one's going to be around a while.
I'll be right below you with the 10-4 mobile studio set up to live stream the whole thing. So we'll be right there in tandem again.
You'll be trackside. You'll be tasting the mud as they go by.
That's right. Hey, look at this. We got Mr. Reid Gerhardt. Hey, Reid, hang with us, buddy, and keep that signal just the way it is. It looks good, and I think we might even hear you, man. So give us 5, and we'll get you in here. All right, so we're on Friday. We got truck and tractor pulls. That's the climax of the night, right?
Yep, and then fireworks, big time fireworks. Saturday there again, stuff going all day long. Chainsaw carving. We got monster trucks doing demos like 3 times a day out back.
Wait, I didn't hear anything about burnout contest. Have we got a burnout contest?
No, and I hate that. We were sort of notorious for burnouts. I mean, that was absolutely my favorite. But we got shut down. Our insurance completely shut us down. Said, They would not insure the event if we were going to have big rig burnouts. So they wanted a barrier between the flying hot rubber and the crowd. I mean, how do you do that? That's just unfeasible. So
There's no flying hot rubber.
Of course there's not. Hey, we've been blessed. I mean, how many years have we done that? 5, 6 years, and we've smoked them till they popped.
Right.
We smoked them till they caught on fire, and never had the first issue. But I guess some Facebook footage got out, and they said, "Hey, is this you guys? We can't insure that." So true story. I mean, I guess things are just coming to that. But we subbed in. We got monster trucks doing shows 3 times a day.
Yeah.
On Friday and Saturday. Saturday is our big Special Olympics convoy. That's where we all get together. We all pay $100 to be in the convoy. Quite a few guys bid for spot number 1, number 2, number 3, and so on. Raise 6 figures, $100,000 for Special Olympics, and this group cherishes those funds. That gets them through the entire year and lets these athletes really do some neat stuff. So we do that, convoy downtown, get parked, flip the lights on. It's really cool down there because we just line up trucks up 4 rows wide as far as the eye can see. And it's really a cool sight to see in downtown Joplin. Then we got big time 90s country show this year. We got Aaron Tippin. I just talked to him tonight, kind of like, tweaking some details that I wanted to do. We got Sammy Kershaw and Colin Ray. So the Boots and Roots tour will finish us off on Saturday night, kind of wrap up around 9:45, 10 o'clock. And then if truckers want to go home from there, they can, or probably half of them will come back to 4-State, camp out, and head home on Sunday morning.
There it is. You're doing the awards off the flatbed again on Saturday before the convoy, or how you doing that?
We're doing that before the convoy, but we got a legitimate stage this year and a legitimate sound system. Our sound system for the awards and the auction is always, I'm just going to say, subpar. So down there,
sketchy. We say sketchy.
Yeah, sketchy. Yeah, questionable. At 4 o'clock, we're going to have the drivers' meeting, the awards, and the auction down there at the Petro stage, right outside the truck stop there, right outside the restaurant.
So Petro has really become a part of the program this time, huh?
For 10 years, for whatever reason, and everybody's got their prerogative, they didn't really want to get on board. But last year, 2021, I got some new management over there, and they were a fantastic neighbor in 2021. They got a little taste of GBATS and how much camaraderie, just how much pure fun was going on, and all the smiles out on the parking lot. And Chris and the gang over there is even they've got more involved for 2023. So that's been another great addition. And with our ability to park 400 or 500 trucks, their ability to park almost limitless. Someday, dare to dream. I mean, it could be 1,000 truck show. You just never know. But having them on board really expands the love all over Exit 4.
Well, I think they finally figured out you ain't going away, so they better just jump in and join.
Right, exactly.
Get run over or get in line.
Nah, we're glad they're involved, but we got some fun stuff this year. Like I said, we got a Trump impersonator. We're gonna have a presidential rally.
Oh, what?
This guy's like top one or two in the country, man. He's a dead ringer. So we're gonna have him over there, chainsaw carving and all kinds of stuff for the kids and the wives and everything else. So it's a big time weekend. People have been telling us for a couple of previous shows we should have a golf cart or a side-by-side competition. So we're going to have just like the truck show, we're going to have a judged golf cart side-by-side show. So that'll take place Friday and kind of fill up some of the afternoon, but a lot of cool stuff.
Hey, rumor has it there's a new 10-4 rig in town.
Well, we better get Dan to get on the spot there, because we're going to have to act pretty fast because we've done nothing.
Oh no, man! What Hey, listen, everybody, it's a real big inside joke on that 10-4 cart, but there really was one. But it finally did it just fall into pieces somewhere, or what happened to it?
I bet you this place here has had 40 golf carts in the last 15 years, but that doggone 10-4 cart, I bet it ran 12 years. But finally, the suspension, the steering, the brakes, we put multiple engines in it. And the graphics still look good, but finally she was just fatigued out. I mean, we put her in a graveyard.
You know what? You know where you should have put that thing, right?
On the mob sled on the top
On the
of the
mob
pole.
sled, right underneath that son of a gun out there for everybody to see.
We've still got the body, the body with all the vinyl wrap. We ought to send that out to California, and you guys could have it there for
A trucker for kids.
the scrapbook.
Yeah, I think we need to do that. Dan, we need to hook up our trucker who's bringing stuff out for us and have him bring that back so we can get that and have it out there for the Trucking for Kids show every year. I
That
think
thing was bulletproof, man.
it was.
Yeah.
Well, listen, man, our cover truck guys here, I want to get him in, but anything special anybody needs to know? Is there hotel rooms? Is there and listen, the airline, the flights in and out. I mean, stuff's kind of wonky there a little bit now, huh?
No, I mean, you can fly to Joplin, but most everybody would fly to Tulsa or XNA, Northwest Arkansas. Hotels are still available. I mean, I'm not a techie guy, but just get the Guilty by Association Truck Show app, download it from the App Store. It's got maps, hotels, what time this starts, what time that starts, what this costs, that costs. It's really a great tool and probably the place to go for hotels. You can get it at Chrome Shop Mafia as well. One thing to remember, I want everybody to listen up. I mean, this is a free show. I mean, it costs you nothing to enter. You're going to get a ton of swag. You're going to get VIP seating at all the events. You're going to get meal tickets, a nice wooden plaque to take home. And, if you've shopped here your entire life, or this will be your first time coming to GBATS and coming to 4-State, come on out. I guarantee you won't have had any more fun at any truck show up till you come to GBATS.
I'm going to second that and say to everybody, listen, if you miss this one, I'm going to kind of frame it like this. You never know when things can change. God forbid they ever do. Get your butts out there to Joplin and take this all in because you just don't know. So whether you're around, we're around, everybody's around. So just get out there, get to GBATS, get out there to Joplin, find out what's been happening that you've been missing out on if you've never been there. And if you have been there, so what are you even thinking about? You should already be planning to be coming out anyway. So
yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. I know Dan and Shan and Eric, we're all looking to be out there again. We'll be right out there in the front of the 4-State Trucks show to the right,
right outside the front door.
Right there, front door. So be able to greet everybody, say howdy, get caught up, and reacquaint ourselves with everyone. Don't hesitate to say hi to us, and certainly if you can catch him, Bryan will be out there, but he's kind of like a blur at that point.
I sleep pretty good on Sunday.
I bet you do. Well, I'm looking forward to it. And if anything else needs to happen, people need to go and check it out. They can go to your Facebook, your website, everywhere. All the data, information, everything's out there, right?
Yep. And if you got detailed questions, just call 4-State, hit extension 132, and we got answers.
Okay. All right. Well, let's bring our buddy in here. This is Reid Gerhardt, and this is our September. This is a special deal here. Reid, how you doing, man?
Good. How are you today?
I'm great. So how you end up getting to be on the 30th anniversary cover of 10-4 magazine, that's a pinnacle, man. That's
pretty cool.
You're like
Very
up
cool.
Here, buddy. I
Very
mean,
cool.
I was on the cover. I'm down here somewhere. You're up here. So congratulations and welcome to the family.
Thank you.
What a way to come into it, man.
Yeah, no kidding. Pretty cool.
Exciting. Pretty damn
Absolutely.
exciting. So do you know our boss man, Bryan Martin?
I don't really know you. Sorry.
That's all right.
He's a good guy. He's been around here for a while. He's a lot younger than us, or he hides it well. I'm just not sure how he does it, but he probably doesn't drink much or do anything crazy that we know of. Or he's got great supplements. I don't know which, man.
There you go.
He's looking good.
Something.
So Jake Bast is hopefully going to join us in here too. Jake is a longtime friend and cover trucker of 10-4 magazine. And Bryan, do you know Jake? He kind of gets around. You ever seen Jake? You ever heard of that guy?
Yeah, I've heard of him, and we've spent a little time, but not much. We haven't really hung out.
Well, Jake's one of those guys everybody wants to know. He's a character, and we like Jake, so we're hoping he makes it in here. September 2023, man. You are our guy, and we've got some great things for you. I want to tell you that Pittsburgh Power is going to turn you on to some of their max mileage product. And
Cool.
Evan over at Time to Shine is going to be turning you on to his product too. And
Cool.
live here in studio, Mr. Bryan Martin's got some goodies for you too. So Bryan, what you tell him? Tell Reid what you got for him.
Yeah, just get with John and let us know what size, and we got you a hoodie, t-shirt, hat. We'll kind of put you together a real nice swag
Sweet.
bag there, and then you can represent wherever you go at your leisure.
Cool. Cool.
And while you'll look like you bought something at 4 State, you better get down there and buy something at 4 State.
I've got some stuff there before. Don't worry.
Oh, there you go. Hey, Bryan,
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. Brought you all together. See?
Oh yeah.
Perfect. Well, you know, come and see us someday if it works out. Haul a load out this way.
Yeah,
We'll try to.
Get some cows in that thing that want to go to Joplin.
There we go.
Joplin Stockyard's no slouch. They move a lot of head out of there. Maybe someday it'll work out.
There we go.
You never know. All right. Hey, Bryan, we are really looking forward to seeing you. We're going to let you go and keep Reid on here. Appreciate you taking the time out to get with us, talk about GBATS, Guilty by Association Truck Show 2023. And this is what in the lineup is, what number is this one?
I confuse myself every time I think of it. It's either 13 or 12. It's either the 13th or the 12th edition.
Dan, you got any input on that? What the heck number one are we going to this time? Because I know we're up there. We're getting old.
I think if you count the COVID live stream, this will be 13.
This will be 13. All right.
Yeah.
We got a nice thank you there from our man Dan. And
happy to be on, man. Can't wait to see you guys next week.
All right, Bryan. Take care and keep saying, brother, breathe. Remember, breathe.
Good seeing you, Reid. See you later, John.
Nice to meet you.
Take care.
Have a good one.
All right, everybody. Bryan Martin, the boss man there from 4 State Trucks, and of course, leader of the Chrome Shop Mafia there, and just done a lot of really cool stuff over the years. It kind of an innovator, you know, and I know he doesn't like to talk about it, but I do. And y'all remember Trick My Truck? Well, there's the man, you know. Rod Pickett and his bro, and Dan and Bryan and a bunch of the guys from the 4 State Trucks, you know, the Chrome Shop Mafia, that kind of got coined there, and it just really changed the landscape of what we think a truck could look like. We made it possible for everybody, if they wanted to do it, they could trick their truck. And I say that way because up to that point, we had a pretty limited inventory of what it was you could buy to do things to your truck with. And most of us were making things on our own, and they were one-offs, whether they looked the same and, you know, from truck to truck to truck, which a lot of it did, because listen, I'm not going to be prideful and say I invented it. I copied other guys and they copied me, and we all copied each other. You know, that's just how it was. So, but yeah, back in those days, man, that was the infancy of the industry. And look at it now. Holy crap, man. We went crazy. So, all right, Reid, what's going on over there, man? What do you got? You got a big load of cows on the back there today?
Oh, something like that. Yeah. Headed out to Pennsylvania.
Okay. All right. Well, we were lucky enough to get you off to the side of the road and take a moment for you to breathe and say howdy to everybody. Tell us about how things kind of took shape for you here. I mean, first of all, a 93 Kenworth W900L, which is why you were in the running for this position of 30th anniversary for the cover. You're the guy who happened to have the right year and truck to be that man. So now that tells us also, you know, hey, there was other trucks out there. You're the one that won. So
pretty cool.
Yeah, very cool. And that's from Dan there telling you thanks for being able to join the show today. I like your truck, and I've got some stuff here to share with everybody. We're going to bring that up as well. And listen, you know, did you see what I showed Bryan and everybody else?
No.
Oh, you did?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, listen up, man. Here comes some more. This is, I mean, I'm telling you, here comes.
Oh, that is cool.
What do you think of that?
Yep, I have not seen that yet. That's for sure.
That's because it's brand new.
I like that.
That is brand new. That is the artwork. That is the artwork for the shirt. And And for the stickers, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. And then there's a poster too. So, oh, that's a small version of our 30-year poster. Um, the shirt. There you go.
Cool. That's awesome.
And
That
oh
is sweet.
crap! What's this? So Dan says you're 30 years old too.
Yep, I am.
All right. So the planets have aligned.
They did. They absolutely
They
did.
really did. They really, really did. Kelly, aren't you? I mean, isn't that awesome? That is great artwork. That really is. Yeah, these guys are just something on how well they draw the stuff up.
That is, yeah, absolutely.
And Dan says he'll give you a discount.
Perfect. I can't wait. I'd pay full price anyways.
Well, I'll tell you, this one right here is just on
like
my
that.
screen, and it looks like it there too. It looks like it's just, I mean, flying out at you.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And it looks fantastic. Your truck's immortalized, buddy.
Cool.
It is
I like that.
it is absolutely immortalized. And get ready. I'll tell you what, Dan. I'll bet you we do more shirts down there this year than we did last year, and that means there's going to be more 10-4 shirts around there than anybody else. I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be a sweet deal to see. I happen to be wearing right now the I think the #1 shirt that was there 2 years ago, and that's our back row shirt,
Cool.
which did really, really well at GBATS 2 years ago. So, man, I'm in love with that poster. Congratulations.
That is
Nice.
very cool. Thank
Very
you.
nice.
Thank you. Absolutely.
Oh, look, Kelly's in the show. Kelly, thank you. Where's Jake? Where's your man? Because we're waiting for him. I sent him a link, so hopefully he's able to take a minute and jump in here too. So Jake kind of gave Dan the heads up, and I guess things got rolling from there. And
yeah, it was all thanks to Jake, really.
Tell us
I guess,
what happened.
You know, he told me that he didn't have anything good to say about me. It was all Kelly, so.
Under the bus he goes. Not even here to defend himself. Jake, if you're watching on the playback, man, you know this. You know his phone number. That's awesome, man. All right, so Kelly, way to go. Thanks for getting Reid here and helping him along the way.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's all thanks to you, really.
she's laughing too, man. She's laughing too. So keep going. Tell us about, once this thing kind of got rolling, where did it kind of turn into, okay, we're doing this?
Oh, well, I think it was almost on the 4th of July when he called me, and I was kind of busy at the time, and he asked me to send him a picture of the truck. I asked what year it was. He said, don't ask any questions. And then he says, what year is your truck? And I said, 93. And he says, all right, I'll call you back or text you in a little bit or something. And send me a picture. And I was busy working on the truck or doing something, and I couldn't get back to him right away. And he says, don't worry about it. He called me again, said, don't worry about it. I found a picture. Dan's going to call you with 10-4 magazine. And so that's kind of how that went, really. And so then Dan called me a couple days later, and we set something up.
And then where did we shoot the truck at? Tell us about that.
Oh, boy. I don't remember the town name, to be honest with you. I was just following him to get out there. But out in California, out kind of in the foothills there.
Dan will have to share that with us. He knows where you guys were.
I can't remember the name of the town. I'm bad with the town names sometimes. Most names, anyways, in general. But
how about numbers? Are you good with numbers?
Not really.
No. Okay.
No.
I got a guy at my day job named. Anyway. His name's Martin. Good guy. Mm-hmm. And this dude can remember a freaking number thing. It's like numbers are just his thing. Mm-hmm. People's names are, forget about it. So I got the name thing down. He's got the number thing down. It works,
My dad calls me the wrong name sometimes. So, I mean, I think it's genetic or something.
Yeah, okay. Dan says you guys were in Porterville.
There you go. I knew it started with a P.
Yeah, so there it is. So you spent most of the day out there, half the day. What was the photo shoot like?
It was like half a day or something. I think we started in the morning, kind of closer to a different place for the cover picture, and then we went out to that ranch out there. Spent the afternoon, kind of late morning and afternoon there. So
No wires were harmed at this photo shoot.
No,
mate.
not even one that was overhead at all. That was my bad. It was hot. I was tired. It was a
Okay.
long day.
Hey, what happens at a 10-4 photo shoot stays at the 10-4 photo shoot. There
That's
you go.
right. That's right.
Obviously, knowing what we were up to, you knew this was going to be on the cover, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jake didn't tell me that, but when Dan called me, that's when he told me.
Okay.
So he just told me that there's going to be like, wanting pictures of trucks and, 30-year-old trucks in the magazine or something. They didn't really give me any details. So
yeah.
Dan was the one that got to tell me that, which is pretty cool.
And for everybody else out there that is watching that doesn't know, so when we're on a photo shoot, we're not telling anybody anything. It could be a cover, could be a featured story. Hey, and honestly, truth be told, it doesn't guarantee you're going to be in the magazine either. So there's a lot of things that go into getting the guys in the magazine that get in there.
Yep.
And there's only 1 a month, 12 a year that make the cover. So, and there's a lot of bitchin' trucks out there. So you make it into the magazine. You did cool. Something, pretty special and pretty cool. And it's not always the shiniest truck. Trust me, it's just not. No reflection on yours at all being
mine
like
certainly
that.
Wasn't.
I'm just saying, we do work trucks, man. We do over the road guys that are out there running every day. And some look better than others, and that's just trucking,
Yep.
It's all about the story, the truck, and the history, and people talk you up and make things happen, and then here you are. So
that's right.
That's how it all worked out. So how's it going now? The magazine's been out. We've been out for 13 or more days. Are you signing magazines yet?
I've got a lot of requests for that. And I don't really know. I don't know how to do a cool autograph or nothing like that. And I don't really know if anybody, really knows I'm not that special. So
hey, you know what? You'll figure it out. I have faith.
That's right.
In you.
We'll figure something out for him. But I have had some requests for that. Yeah.
All right. Well, and we hope you make it to a show this year before the shows are over. I mean, GBATS is coming up. I know you said probably not going to be making it to that, but
no,
if you
probably
do.
Not.
Yeah, if you don't, and if you do, whatever, how it works out, somewhere else along the way, we hope you make it to a show.
That's right. We'll try.
And one of us, end up being there, and we can hang out and put you in the booth and get you signing magazines.
That'd be cool.
Or shirts. Get yourself one of them really cool
there you go.
silver Sharpie.
There you go.
And then you can sign onto people's sure. So I got Trevor. Trevor's been on here before. Ask Jake Bast. He'll teach you how to sign a sweet autograph.
Oh, boy. I can only imagine the story with that one.
You've been invited to go to the Souza Memorial Show in Turlock, California.
When's that?
Ashley Souza. So that's going to be happening. It happens the weekend after GBATS in Turlock, California.
Okay.
At the Stanislaus County Fairgrounds. So Ashley, we'll be getting you and CG together for hopefully that Wednesday before the show on Studio 10-4 Live weekly update. So keep that on your calendar for me, and we'll talk and get that worked out. Where are you right now, by the way?
Just outside Gary, Indiana.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, there we go. We will twist some arms and get you good parking near us. Okay. Okay, Ash. And that's always, that's always good to have our cover truckers, at Trucker for Kids. We do that, and anywhere we're at, we try to get somebody and Reno, man, we had a bunch. Reno was fun. So that was a good show.
I had a lot of fun at Reno.
That was a good show. So Gary, Indiana right now, what's happening? What's the rest of the week look like for you?
I have no idea. It's been a little bit slow, so we kind of got something to do, and we'll figure something out tomorrow or the next day or whatever. See how it goes.
And who's your co-pilot?
That's Bolt.
Bull, what's going on, Bull?
She wants to go outside pretty bad, but she's going to have to wait a minute or two.
Bull.
She'll be all right. She must be looking at somebody out there.
That's what I'm thinking. It's not
Yeah.
like she's got to go. She just sees somebody and wants to go.
Yeah.
All
We're
right,
sitting
man.
still
Well,
she wants to go outside, but that's all right.
how's the truck doing?
We had a coolant leak the other day. That kind of was a real pain in the butt, but we got that taken care of and a bunch of new coolant lines just cause. And so besides that, I mean, pretty good. I can't really complain too much. Stuff breaks, and that's just the way it goes.
That's trucking.
That's trucking.
So. Yep. And we're keeping the 93. It ain't going anywhere?
Nope. Not anytime soon.
All right. I'm going to remember that. If I see it for sale on that somewhere, I'm going to hold you to that.
It'll be a while before this one's for sale. I've kind of taken quite the liking to this thing. So
yeah, well, good. That's an inside deal, inside joke for us here at 10-4. It seemed like for a while there, every time we put a truck on the cover, next thing we knew, the dang thing was up for sale somewhere. So,
I've had a couple of jokes made about that, about people wanting to buy it or something or selling it now that it's on a cover, and that's not going to happen.
We'll give them autographs, but keep the truck.
That's
all right.
That's right.
All right. Hey, Reid, best to you, man. And keep it safe out there. Thanks so much for taking the time to hang with us here and let everybody get to know you, get to meet you. And you're running 19 out there?
Absolutely.
All right. So what's your handle?
I don't have one of those. I'm not that cool.
Oh, hey, man. No, now you are.
I've never had a handle before, so.
So they could just reach out and say, hey, Reid.
Oh, yeah.
September
Absolutely.
cover, 30th anniversary, 10-4 magazine trucker. Is that you out there?
There you go. There you go.
All right, man. Listen, it's been fun, and I love getting to know you guys. A lot of you I never get to meet in person because just, roads don't always cross. But,
right.
We sure hope they do, and hope you make it out to the show somewhere. And you got a personal invite there to the Souza Memorial, and I think you end up parked right next to us. So. We tend to take care and spoil our truckers out there. So
I've noticed that. I've got some pretty cool stuff in the mail so far. I don't think I sent Dan a thank you for that yet.
Well, he's on here right now. You can thank him right now.
Well, I appreciate the posters and stuff. That's pretty cool. So
right on. We'll get you that silver Sharpie, okay?
All right, we'll try and find one.
You're gonna need one of those, brother.
All right.
Good talking to you.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys.
All right, everybody. Reid Gerhardt out there. Our September 2023 30th anniversary cover truck, and what a beauty it is, man. I gotta show that again. That's we didn't even go over any of the photographs. You guys are just going to have to go over to 104magazine.com, check those out. But that right there tells the whole story, man. What a beauty. What a fantastic job. Look at the smoke coming out of that thing, man. It's just looking like a badass right there. That is just one badass ride. And I don't know, man, if that's sagebrush or agave over there. And since I'm a tequila guy, I'm going to go with agave. That could be the deal over there. And on the side there, on the ground, right in front of the mountains there, there's a lot of detail in this. You guys, when these shirts debut, and they're going to debut at GBATS, if you're not at GBATS, you might not get one. In fact, and I say it like that because I don't know how many of them we're going to get. Shannon, spoil my fantasy, dang it. I wanted that to be agave. Those are too close to the ground to be orange trees. I don't know. I don't think so. I think those are agaves. Anyway, we'll see what happens. We'll keep you guys posted as to how available the shirts are going to be online and otherwise at other shows. We hope to have them at Souza. We hope to have them at Bobtail, California Truck Show. I don't know where else we're going to be at this year, but those are the next two after GBATS that we have. I spoke to Madison Lowry today, and Bobtail Apparel is happening big time. That's going to be a fun show. We're going to have some celebrity judges this year. Rod Pickett and his brother are going to be on the judging list. We'll see if they actually are able to make it out there or not, but they're volunteering to come out and judge trucks. And there's a couple other guys, and right now the names are escaping me, but you'll know them when I tell you guys about them later. But we'll get Madison on the show again. We've already got that planned, so we're going to get her on here, talk her show all up, and tell you all about Dixon, California, and what a fun time you can have down there. But hey, listen, right now it's all about GBATS, Guilty by Association Truck Show, starting next week. Thursday, first day of the show. Wednesday, they're going to be parking trucks. If you need any information on what to do, how to do it, where to do it, you need to go to their website, or you can go to 104magazine.com and you can go to the events tab. In fact, we'll just buzz that up here real quick. It's right there. Hit that events button and start scrolling, because there's a bunch of shows that have already happened. And GBATS is right there. Guilty by Association Truck Show. ChromeShopMafia.com is the website. You can go there and find out info, as well as all their social media channels. They do a real good job of celebrating and sharing all that information and all the goings on of the Four State Trucks family and the Chrome Shop Mafia and everybody that's involved in what goes on to make that show happen. We will be there. We'll definitely look forward to seeing you guys. Don't hesitate to come over to the booth. Stop by, say hi. We want to say hi back to you. And who knows, look for me being out there. I'm going to have 10-4 Studio Live golf cart out there streaming and showing and sharing everything going on at the show. I have a special crew member that's going to be out there and helping me out. And you guys look forward to seeing who that is. She's a real young, nice young lady. One of our builder advertisers that works with us. You guys will be able to figure out who that is when she shows up. So in the meantime, thanks for tuning in today. Look for everything that we got coming up. New magazines are going to be coming out, believe it or not, here in a couple of weeks. Before you know it, man, they're going to be hitting the street again. But not before we go to Joplin and have magazines to hand out to you guys. The September edition, we'll have that and posters and a whole lot more. So look forward to seeing you there. Keep the shiny side up. Stay safe. And I think I got pretty much everything I ever even wrote down and thought I needed to remember about what we're doing. Hey, I do have one more thing to say, as well as the upcoming show guests that we're going to have. I've been talking to some folks in the industry, and we're going to get down to some real nuts and bolts stuff here. I've got Kenworth, VP of Sales, lined up. I have the assistant plant manager, Chillicothe, lined up for Kenworth. Peterbilt, hey, get on board here, man. Your sister company is going to start getting with it and being on Studio 10-4 Live. All y'all out there that hang out in Denton and think it's a big deal, talk to them guys, and let's see if we can get them on the Studio 10-4 Live show and talk about what's going on, because people want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. All right, y'all. Thanks a lot. It's been fun. Great show. Jake, next time, brother, we'll get you on the show. I know it's tough to be out there and do what you are doing. In fact, right as I said his name, there he is. And directly in from Jake Bass, not being, next time, okay, we'll get a report from Mr. Jake Bass and where he's at, and we'll have a good time doing that. So sometime between now and the end of the year, we'll get Jake in here. All right, you guys, take care. See you next week. And that will be from Joplin. A little quick show update and things happening, and wherever we're at, what we're doing on Wednesday, I won't know until I'm doing it. So until then, we'll see you.